Go ahead and get this one going. Yes, it is Mama Light from Mama Light Tarot. I'm coming to you live and direct from Vancouver, British Columbia. This is episode 8, and I thought I would go in to this episode with a big bang. And the reason why I say this is because I'm going to introduce you guys to another Shannon, but we all love Shannons on this podcast. This one, though, she's got her nickname is Betty, so it's Shannon Betty. But this lady, ladies and gentlemen, is the most funniest, most courageous, most brilliant, and highly, highly, highly sexy, gorgeous, all the way over. She is my neighbor from the land down under, Seattle, Washington, or where would be? She'll let you know specifically where. But I'm going to shoot the shit with her. You guys can get to know a little bit about who I am. Through meeting my darling girlfriend. So without further ado, let's just say hi, hello, my dearest friend Shannon, aka Betty. How are you?
Hi, baby. How are you?
Living life. That's I don't know why the hell I'm saying that, but for some reason I'm saying that. There's a reason. Why am I just?
Well, and there's a reason. I think there's a reason that we're talking today because it's been too long.
So, I'm gonna let you tell the public how you and I know each other. I mean, when we were bartending in Guam.
Wait. So am I supposed to tell the truth?
No, of course not. You can't. Listen. I would never ever do that. That's the thing. Is that okay? I am Mama Light. All right, and this the crazy thing is I was pretty much drunk off my ass every single time. And so they always say the spirits come out on you, that's why I'll call spirits, because it brings the fucking nutcase out. And this girl, me, aka Mama Light, that's why I've had an awakening now. I haven't drank. I don't drink anymore, which is probably best to say for the whole fucking world. But so you can get to know me on a different level, but like how I've matured and how I'm here. That's why I can be here to help you guys. That's why I can be here to be able to give you guys advice through different ways and techniques. So go ahead. What is shaking? Where are you from? What city you are actually in?
I am actually in Ocean View, Hawaii right now.
Oh, that's right. Aloha, motherfucker.
It's on the Big Island.
Yeah.
It's on the Big Island, and you have to come visit.
I think I can go there now.
Yeah, I think you can too. I think you should.
always.
So how we met, though, we met in Guam, and I was a stripper.
Yeah, I wasn't quite a stripper. I was an international feature exotic entertainer, aka getting shit-faced every day with
a goddess.
A goddess. Well, that's a
goddess. Very goddessy.
Thank you very much for saying that, goddessy. I don't think you really. I called her Dramonique. That was my.
I thought you were a goddess. I completely looked up to you 100%, and I remember the first time we actually met because you walked into the club that I was working at.
Which one was that?
On stage, and I was super intimidated by you. And I was like, oh gosh, because I didn't know if you were nice or if you were mean. I didn't really know anything about you except for that 6 feet tall, dead sexy. Just,
right?
Oh my god! Wow.
Super high heels that I could barely walk in.
Oh, I know. You're 6'7" with those heels on. So I'm super intimidated. And you came storming over to the stage, and I was like, "Oh God, what? I didn't know if you were going to be
I was
mean
like
to
a
me
bully,
or laugh at me.
Stripper
and
bully.
You just started throwing fistfuls of cash at me.
Oh, I
and
did.
Like,
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, she's pretty hot, guys. You have to say, Betty, aka, Shannon's just smoking hot, right? So. There's no shame in my game. I love both.
So you, sister, and I was super intimidated until you did that, and then I was in love. I was like, oh yes, we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be in each other's lives.
How many years ago was that, though?
Women hold each other up and not put each other down.
We've never done that ever. I never see. The crazy thing is, guys, is that when we were in Guam, there was a circle of us, a circle of friends that we all knew each other. So we, after how many years of not seeing somebody, it's crazy to, be where we're at right now. Years later, was it 13, 15 years later?
20.
20?
20, I left in 06. So, and I think I met you in 2000, 43.
Okay, so I'm 48. So I'm still the spring chicken, man. Like, look at us. We are smoking hot. Jesus Christ. We're smoking hot as I can barely,
Smoking something.
oh, fuck. Yeah, I know, right? The only thing I smoke is marijuana. I'm trying to put
Me too.
these
Me
damn batteries.
too.
Your marijuana. Well, we are from the Pacific Northwest, so, I mean, it kind of comes hand in hand with
The
us.
rite of passage.
Right? Yes. Well, I'm really excited to do your reading today because, see, like I told you guys before, I was always drunk and I was Dramamine and I was just a fucking nutcase. But I mean, I didn't like, yeah, I mean, no one would physically ever try. I don't know what Dramamine did, but she made herself a really, people knew her. But see, now I'm a different person. Like, I'm all
I know
about.
there were at least 2 SEAL teams that were terrified of you.
Oh my God, wasn't it? Oh, that was the SEAL Team 6, though, wasn't it? I don't know how they were afraid of me. I was completely normal. Just kidding. Totally full of shit. Well, listen, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to pull out some of these tarot cards or these tea leaf things, and I'm just going to kind of shuffle. I just want to kind of get an energy, see what we're dealing with, because I already feel like it's like fucking boiling hot in here, and I don't know why. Like, it's cold in here, but I just got hot all of a sudden. Woo! It's because now we know it's aloha. It's like, that's right. You're in Hawaii. I miss Hawaii. Yeah, hola. Huh?
It's cold here. Up at my place, it's in the 30s and 40s at nighttime.
Ooh, in Hawaii.
I actually have to get a wood stove put into my little yurt because it gets shit.
Oh, shit. That's too many. Oh, wow. That just rolled out. That was cool. If you guys are interested in getting your own free live reading, you can hit me up at Mama Light Tarot, or you can email me, or you can go ahead and just drop me a message down below or DM me, or just whatever. You know how to figure out how to find me. Yeah, I don't know why I said that. Things happen. 8. Why am I seeing 8, Shannon? Today is number, like, I've been seeing nothing but 8s. And 8 is success. Well, actually, don't tell you what it is. It's also infinity, the symbol infinity. But that is, first thing I pulled out, 444.
444. What is it with numbers that succeed after each other? I've got a weird thing with that.
Well, that's actually your angels trying to speak to you. It's your guardian angel. So 444 is you're surrounded by 100,000 angels. Miracles are... Ooh, I just had a totally deja vu. Whoa. That was fucking weird. It was just like I was reading it to you and I just saw you and I. It was just like, shh, like a glitch. That was really weird. Miracles are happening before our eyes. That was hard to say that. Holy.
Our eyes.
Our eyes.
It is, actually.
Yeah, lobster.
You're trying to talk fast.
I was trying to talk as slow as I could. Lobster.
So
financial pinch. So this is what I feel like this is like your past, okay? This is kind of like what you've been kind of going through. Financial pinch, definitely with it's a water sign, so it's a water energy, but almost like, yeah, well, you got the peacock, so then beware of great pride. I do feel that, this has been kind of an up and down. The money has gone up and down with you, right? With the desk is pay attention to your work. That's also another, validation from your spirit guides. It's like when I pull these cards out, they're like little signs for you. They're dropping little clues for you. And then you can take it as it resonates on how, or somebody around you could be going into a situation like that. Just take it as it resonates. Desk, it says pay attention to your work. If you look at it, it's very, it's a very Victorian sign, a Victorian style. If that makes sense, it's like an old school soul or old.
So it says desk.
Yes, desk. Pay attention to your work.
Work. Okay.
And cobweb, it says protected from negative forces beyond your control.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I just got a high-pitched ringing in my ear when I said that. It was like really, so.
About once a year, I call my friend Marion and I ask her to do a protection spell for me. So maybe it's working.
Oh yeah, for sure it is. That's why, like I said, these are in your past, and I always like to pull. When I do these, they mainly start within the past, and then they kind of like just show things for you for the future, like heartache over what you no longer have, and that's like I almost feel it's like a 3 of Wands.
Okay.
And
it's despair?
Yes, through the heart.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I do know that, a couple of years ago, you were feeling very much like that. Betrayal. Being stabbed in the heart. That kind of feeling, right? And then this one says hat. It says you will be playing a different role. Now look at the sunset. This is like totally suits how you were in Hawaii. This totally, And I also do feel like this is very much the energy of ocean, very much. So this is unique. Like you like to be in the ocean. That's where you do your best decision making. But you get caught up in sometimes in the web of lies. Hence cobweb, protecting. So that's why your guardian angels are protecting you on this. So you're not going to be, because when you spinning a web is spinning lies, right? But you're opening your
is that the people that are trying to hurt me's lies or my lies?
No, it's it says protection from negative forces beyond your control. So yeah, so this is black magic. This is more or less like what you knew already. What you knew already. Okay?
Yeah. Certain people, yeah.
But this is validation. It could be like this is happening now. You're coming to terms of like you're like, I understand. I'm not going to get caught up in that web again because now I have the I understand
the knowledge.
Yeah, the patience, right? Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So within every, the death is number.
I'm feeling that one. Like 110% right now.
Yeah, having a new birth yeah. I totally see that. Oh, and this is perfect. A box. You will receive a gift, but if you look at it, it's the lock. See, doesn't this look similar to this table though?
It does. It looks like it belongs with the table.
Exactly. Yeah. And here's our even more trippier things. The hat it feels like it
Victorian as well. Weird.
See? I forgot I was see the cards? Sorry guys. I get into my readings and I'm just zoned in. Alright, let's go ahead and pull out some. You know what? I'm just gonna go let's do some faces. I'm going to pull out some tarot. If you guys are enjoying this reading, I'm sorry I zoned out there. So if you guys are enjoying this reading, don't forget to drop me a message. And if you guys are understanding and going with the flow, okay, in the bottom of the deck, I got you a Queen of Cups. So really coming into your nurturing side of yourself. You're coming into, when winter locks in, you lock down too. It's like your mama bear. So the Queen of Cups is when being able to have your ultimate cup, your wish fulfillment as well.
Oh,
that's a wish fulfillment. I feel there's something that you're wanting to give birth to, in a new beginning, and Spirit is saying to you that this is the time. You might be in a financial pinch, but that's part of starting something new. But you're learning something. You've learned from not doing the same thing that everybody else does, right? Because you've been around the world. Emperor. Yeah. There you go.
What is that?
It's the Emperor.
The Emperor.
The ultimate.
What does that mean? The
ultimate success. Like that's the ultimate like knowledge. Like that is. How when Emperor is like he's boss. Like he's the Don, you know what I mean? It's the ultimate of knowledge, clarity, sophistication, ruler, fiery passion. That's what I feel when I see this. And you have communication. So 8 of Swords. Sorry, 8 of Wands. Duh. 8 of Wands. So I feel it fast fast. Something's happening fast. I feel like you have some news or something that's birthing. And see, now I'm talking fast. So there's something that you're going through that's happening fast. Yep, there you are. Queen of Pentacles trying to be in your... So you've got... These are two queens already.
And that's the Queen of who?
Queen of Pentacles. So this is Earth.
Queen of Pentacles.
So Earth sign. I feel like this is you right now. And because this is what you are trying to birth. This is your idea. So you're nurturing it, right? You're taking the time to... when, you know, I've never had a child, but I know when you have to get prepared for a child, you have to get prepared for it. So start doing the thing. Like, there's something that you're wanting to do is now. It's now for you to birth it. Once again, there you are, looking at this, putting it into existence, talking it into existence, putting this idea into existence, right? And
which card is that? The one that you just picked. Yes, that one in the middle. What is it?
That is the Page of Pentacles.
Page of Pentacles. So the Queen and the Page. Okay.
Yeah. So this is Earth sign, Earth energy, but you're grounding yourself. You are taking the time to, like I said to my other girlfriend when I did her reading, I said, take your shoes off. Take the time to put your feet into the ground, because we get our answers when we're grounded. When we wear our shoes, we're blocking messages from the energy, from the universe.
Yeah, like when you just stick your toes in the grass.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple.
And it's really important to do that, because when you're trying to nurture an idea, you really have to have a high and like vibe energy. You have to have, you know, for anything. It's crazy. They did a study before, but when you talk to a plant and you love it and you cherish it and you have positive energy around this plant, you'll see it grow and nurture faster than you see just a place where people are smoking cigarettes every there. There's no air. It's just like, and then the air just leaves the plant. So it's almost like when you're trying to nurture a new idea, like it says in the stork here, news of a birth of a new business opportunity. You know, you line yourself up to where you want your destiny to go, right? 10 of Cups. The ultimate love, the ultimate happiness. this is when you step into your emperor, your divine masculine, because everybody, you know, there's no gender in tarot, so it's like you stepping into your masculinity and getting shit done, rather than just sitting and always, and you know, because this is, once again, you've sent your idea out now. You let it go, and you put it into a distance, right? And that's the 3 of Wands. So now you're just sitting back and you're waiting for your, as they say, ships to sail, right? But you're also waiting.
So recent too.
Mm-hmm, yeah. And then this one's here, but this is what you've been doing. This is your past, and this is what you're trying to get over. All right. This is you being like tied up mentally in your mind. This is you just feeling like, and that's where the heartache came with this big angry fucking pitchfork, right? That's how you've been feeling. Is the mental torture is the worst. Like sometimes I always feel like somebody punched me up rather than be cheated on. You know what I mean? I'd rather somebody smack me in my face and say we're done, and then rather than fucking cheat on me. And then your last one's here. You got to have a tower. You got a tower, you got the strength, you got the chariot, and then you got the Queen of Swords. Well, right off the bat, I already see that you have to have a tower moment. So something has to come to collapse, because there is no way, there is no foundation, and nothing was supported. And that's what happens when you have a tower moment. Then the death comes of a situation, and then rebirth comes. And that's why you learn from your past mistakes. And then coming into clarity, you know, when it's like fast movement and you're having the strength because you've already been through what you've already been through. You've already seen, and you have the battle, you have the scars, you have like with you're in the military, you have your stripes. I almost feel like this is our stripes. You are mine, yours and mine. Like this is.
Oh yeah.
What I'm holding up is an 8 of Wands, and I'm putting it to my shoulder, but that's kind of like, you know, Shannon and I have known each other for so long, but like, you know, it's funny how people dance and how everything is turned into what it's turned into, and we're like the OGs. And we just sit back here, we just don't even say anything anymore. It's just like a nightmare. It's like, oh my God, you guys are ruining this whole world. Okay, cool. We're going to sit back and don't care. But I do feel that because of what you've gone through, and this really best supports you, what you look like, the Queen of Swords. Just, you know, Shannon is a boss bitch, okay? She's a glamour. You're a glamour, right?
I am, twice over.
Twice over. She's smoking hot. She doesn't even look a fucking day over 40. Yeah, so enough about hitting on you. Did that happen? Did any of that resonate a little bit?
Yeah, especially the stuff about like something new coming that's nurturing. Like I really feel that with my property and finally find people for my team.
How's that going for you?
Going great. And it almost feels like, you know, like, and I try not to get like too happy about stuff because then I don't get so let down. But I really feel like with the right team of people, like the sky's the limit. You know,
Are you wanting to tell anybody what your project is, or is that a quiet thingy, or?
No, I can talk about that. That's fine. I grow medical marijuana, but I've had some really bad people work for me.
Right.
Now, and I've been robbed, and I have been.
Do you have any advice for anybody? Do you have any advice for anyone concerning that? What?
I won't hire a friend ever again.
Fair enough.
Because friends like, oh, it's okay because I'm her friend.
Right.
She matter if this doesn't get done. I say it's gonna get done, or you know, just people feel like they can be more lazy with you when you're friends. And
or take a bigger cut.
Thousands and thousands of dollars on one friend that kept giving the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, no, things are going great, and so it was really exciting to see the card that represented like the nurturing or the giving birth of something, because I feel like it's starting over. The complete energy of our property has changed.
Right.
Like you know, and I even have friends that come over and they be like, "Yeah, Shannon, like I didn't like coming over to your place because it just had the energy was wrong and it seemed negative, and they're so different now. Like you walk into my house and it's just positive, and you know there's like this succubus that's just gone now, and
yay, no more succubus.
Well, and to that big void that is now that I'm filling with positive things.
You know what? It's so really true when you know, and I'm sorry you had to go through that. That sucks. I mean, like Shannon and I have known each other for so long that we've had certain friends that we know that we don't really talk to anymore, and some of them we've lost. Some of them passed away. It's just nice to know that I still have one of my besties that knows me from millions of years ago when I didn't even know myself, right? And we're like survivors. And oh hey, what up, Amrita? He's gonna be an asshole now. My cat, he's gonna come over and be like, what's up? What are you doing?
Does he rub his tail in your face when you're like trying
to... It's like, I don't need your ass in my face. Hi, you want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Come here. You're over here. I'm gonna clean your eye out. Yeah. Come here.
Hi. Hi, kitty.
There he goes. What up, Amrita? Say hi.
Meow meow.
What's going on? What are you doing? You get your nose out of the air freshener. Get your nose out of there. What are you doing, weirdo? Don't.
I'll tell you later. Article. Watch out with cats and air fresheners. There are certain kinds that are really, really bad for them, and my friend's cat almost died.
Oh shit! Well.
Yeah, they just thought that he had like an eye infection and a nose infection, and then it was like, you know, he was dying, and they were trying to figure out what had changed in the last couple of weeks from him being perfectly healthy, and she unplugged the spray ones from the bottle.
Okay.
Well, that's at the same height as my cat, And when she took all of those out of there, then the cat recovered, and then they went and talked to a veterinarian about it. And a lot of those air fresheners have stuff that's poisonous to cats.
Oh, for sure. I would imagine that. That's why I stopped using that stuff. I just put incense a little bit before I do a reading in the morning or at night, but...
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like one of the air freshener things. Sorry.
You're forgiven. You're forgiven, Shannon. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing your questions. So one question will be featured on, like, this will be your love, this will be your money, and then this will be your, like, whatever.
Love, money, and whatever.
Yeah, and whatever you want to make it. That's your bonus question.
Need to think about it.
Yeah. Okay, then I'll just go ahead and I'll start just shuffling, and whatever pops up for the questions. These are 2 new cards, and they're hard to shuffle. Do you like my nails?
I do. Oh, I need to go get mine done. Those are so pretty. They're festive.
Yeah.
Sparkly.
My nail lady is Moon and Envy Nails. Go ahead and check them out. Put a plug in there. Fuck, I can't do this. Whatever. Just having a hard time shuffling today. Jeez Louise. I miss you guys. I have to come down and see you. I've been meaning to go down and see her. It's just I live in White Rock. Holy.
What was the other one you were having a hard time saying? Like, whole year.
If anyone knows how I am, I have my own dictionary. Okay, that's what I do. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Well, that was easy. Perfect. All right, let's see what we got questions for. No, I'm gonna do 3 more. I like to just go really in depth. I'm newly single, Shannon. Quite happy about that. I don't watch football anymore.
Oh.
No. Yeah.
That sucks. Somebody ruined football for you?
Somebody did ruin football for me. It's really sad. I don't think I can ever watch the football game ever again. I can't even watch football. Like, I'm just that sad. So that's okay though. My brother's like, will you be a Buffalo Bills fan? I was like, ooh, it's pushing it. Blue's not really my color. Maybe I'll be a Cincinnati Bengal. It's just so bad. It's like, that was my team anyways.
Better anyway.
I know. Whatever. When he retires, then I'll start loving him. I'll go back to the team. But anyway, shout out to my boy.
Take a page out of my playbook and marry a hockey player.
I know. Yeah, I slept with a hockey player. A couple of them.
Yeah.
Didn't really marry them. No, I was too busy. I was like, I want the guy that's the gangster. I'm gonna marry the gangster guy. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Okay. So your answer for question number 1 is no need to worry. Ooh, yeah, girl.
Interesting.
Is it don't worry, be happy, man. Okay, and then it says, Beetle, good fortune is coming to you.
Really?
That is a good card, especially with your business, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of beetles out there, aren't there? Guess what you got again? Career. And I shuffled. They flew at me. And you got happiness.
Okay, that's important. That's an important one.
Birds are significant. My girlfriend got this card. My last reading.
Every time I look at the clock and it says 1:11 or 11:11, I always say happy, healthy, wealthy, free. Happy, healthy, wealthy, free.
Do you want me to let you know what it means?
I don't know why I.
Okay, 111.
It's automatic.
111, 1 o'clock or 1:11 is your thoughts and intention are magnified at this time. Focus on what you love, not what you fear.
Okay, and I always say happy, healthy, wealthy, free.
That goes and coincides right exactly along the lines of that. And then, it says a fiery climax approaches. A full moon in Aquarius. All right, so you've got career happiness, so you got good fortune. No need to worry. I think because of fiery, this is a new moon in Aries, so it's, paradise. Oh, wow, look at the synchronicities, girl.
Okay.
Okay, so it's like, where are you? Island time. Okay, they used to say half a day in Guam or Chamorro. They would be like, half a day means literally like a day and a half. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. All right, so that's a really, really good thing. So that's your question number one. So that's for your love. You're on par. As Carl, well done, Carl. Well done. Keeping the lady, wifey happy. Happy wife, happy life, right?
Yeah.
Question number two. This is for everybody here. Within the next few months. Ooh. So if your question, this is for your wealth, right?
Yeah, what does that say?
It says within the next few months.
Within the next few months.
Yeah,
Okay.
but if you look at it though, it looks like a stairway to a sunset.
Ooh.
That totally reminds me.
You know what it looks like? It looks like when you look out my front door of my house.
Oh, that's sick. That's a beautiful view too. I remember you guys get some beautiful. That's why I love living in White Rock, because it's just like it's not Hawaii, but it reminds me of you. It reminds me. All right, so then you got bread. It says period of prosperity and abundance. Girl, look at the money. You got some money coming in. Cha-ching ching.
Bread.
All right, like I'm hearing all about the Benjamins, baby. In the next few months too. Owl. Wow. Owl is yes. Good advice from a wise person. Look at that.
I have a thing for owls.
I know you do.
No, and I think there's one on my property.
Look at this.
Red eyes. Yeah, I love owls. I love
The
owls.
synchronicities.
Look at what my mama did. Since you can see. Can you see that?
Oh, we had one of those too. Like those knitted little owls. Oh, cool.
It's made. My mom and my grandma used to make them, and when we sold the farm, I snagged that one back.
I bet you did. It was like mine.
Yeah.
What else it says here? It says, balance spiritually and practically. Fuck, I can't even talk today. Full moon in Pisces. Okay.
Full moon in Pisces.
Yeah. So it's this is being in tune. You can get a lot of your answers by grounding yourself in the water as well. Yeah. And here again, like a photograph with water and sun. As per usual.
We had all the water signs on the first round too.
Yeah.
Remember the lobster?
Yeah. So look at your photos, missing you in nostalgia, making new memories. Okay. Good advice. So now, almost putting like a vision board of what successful you want. What is it that you find that is successful for you? What's going to make you successful? Tuning into your intuition. I mean, within the next few months, I think either the idea is going to come to you, or it's really going to start to kind of form into what you're wanting to manifest. All right, that's what I hear, manifest. Question number 3. This is your extra whatevers, the extra messages. Communicate clearly. This is so important for everybody. When you're manifesting, you really need to. You got to narrow it down. Like, for example, like the universe doesn't, one second. The universe doesn't know, like, yeah, I'm going to get a pink car. And he's like, cool, what kind of car you want? I want a pink car that goes fast. Like, you're going to need to narrow.
And then you get a Pinto and you're like,
you get it with a licorice dispenser. With a licorice dispenser, like Wayne's World, right? But, like, when, like, especially until the portal of 1111 is still open, manifest, write the shit down, make it clear what you want in your giving giving birth to your new idea. Make it clear, make it understood, make it to where you have no problems and no issues about where you're gonna, like, where and how you want it to blossom. Now it says kite, vacation. I do feel either something triggered you when you were on vacation, or something will trigger to you because kite represents freedom and flight. Imagine and soaring in the air, and it's just flying freely when we don't know where it goes. That's what your visions are like. So Spirit's trying to tell you to really zone into what and think of, like, and communicate and think about what it is clearly that you want to move forward with your idea. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Yes, emotions are high. It's a super moon. So when you guys are dealing with communication, just watch out for high energies, because what your intensity may be over intensified for somebody, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. And sunglasses, watching. So somebody's hating on you, but like Tupac said, if they ain't hating on you, they ain't doing your job right. So watching, lurking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. Also, I do feel that this was in the past, and as I said that, it was 35 on the clock. You know what I mean? I feel people like to hide behind their glasses because they don't like them to see their eyes. They don't want people to see through their soul. So that's why they put the glasses on, and that's why it's hard to communicate clearly to somebody that is putting a mask on, or is not their true self. So the message, or the answer for question number 3, is basically to communicate well, but then also use your spidey senses in order to be able to have perceptions of what you want to have successfully, whether it be finances, whether it be love, whether it be with your children, whether it be whatever. I'm going to pull one more card here for like a message from your oracle, and then a yes and no. So now, did this help you?
Yeah, it's especially the communicating part, because sometimes I don't even know what I want.
Fair enough. I think that's with all of us too. That's why it's important for us to journal, and especially people who are extra sensitive, like such as myself and you. It's hard for us to get our feelings out. Like when I'm doing reading, I'll start stuttering and I'll start blocking, because there's so many downloads coming at me that I'm just like, oh, I'm like, holy fuck, I can't talk, fuck. Okay, so you know what? This one popped out right away, and I love the artistry. It's a little sexy, but okay. All right. So sexy. It says passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. So it's basically what it's saying is you need to go and pounce on your husband tonight.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe he can wear some glasses. We pretend we're on vacation and we're gonna.
He's got a mustache right now.
Oh, stop! Oh my.
So he looks like a cop right now.
Please don't tell me he looks like El Trovador. I don't like if it's just as long as he doesn't look like El Trovador, we're fine.
Oh my gosh, it's ridiculous.
Mustache. Well, what? Please send me a picture. Please send me a picture. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end this off pretty quick here. I'm going to do a yes or a no. It's the coin of, I do it at the end of every reading. If I can grab it with my nails. So overall, how was this reading for you? Like, I kind of wanted to just summarize, like, you've got big changes coming. You've got big clarity coming. And I think moving on to being, the boss of your own shit, it's like you have to learn from these fuck ups, and you have to learn from, like, that's how I am who I am right now, because I had to learn, like, wow, I don't need to be nice all the time. Like, I can fucking say no.
Hard one for me too.
Right?
That's it, because we're taught that.
Right?
We're taught that, like, always be pleasant to be around as women, and always like
yes,
how you make other people feel is more important than how they make you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. And now, like, being a retired entertainer, like you were, like, it's just, we don't take no shit, but at the same time, we're still got that softness. I'm like, how was I so soft when I was such, like, then again, they treated us with, like, royalty, like, when we were dancing. Nothing like how these poor girls get treated, but, like, back in the day, it was like, you don't have to worry about shit.
I wish that we could just go in and change it, because those girls deserve to see it what we got.
I know. We were, like... Yeah, well, I'll have to do a podcast where I get all of us together and we can have like a shit show conversation. I think my audience might enjoy that. 4 strippers going off on your ex-retired dancers. This is what I used to do. Okay. All right. So go ahead and think of the question. Everybody, you guys think of the question before I leave. Ooh, what? It is. I can show you, but it is a yes. Look at that. And you know where it landed? Right in the middle of emotions are running high and the kite. So it says obviously take a vacation or you pretend to take a vacation. Either way. That being said, Shannon, why don't you say your last goodbyes to our audience before I close
bye,
them?
everybody. It was nice chatting with you. I'm sure that I'll see you again, or I'll chat with you again.
That's right. That's right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much to Shannon and to all my guests. And without further ado, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys very much. Mama Light out. And I just have to figure out which one I'm pushing out this end. All right, guys. Thank you. Adios, amigos.